Here's our 2015 Chevy Equinox. This is the LS model, front wheel drive with a 2.4 liter 4-cylinder. This actually came to us from an insurance company here in Minnesota. Has a salvage title due to really light front end damage and rear damage. The front damage that I can see here is it's missing the front fog light bezel, which is actually inside the vehicle. And if you look here, you can see there's just a little bit of damage. Looks like it kind of bumped something light here. Just a couple little marks here on the front bumper cover, but it mainly ripped off the fog light bezel here. Once you put a new one on, it'll pretty much cover really up anything there. In other words, I don't really see any damage here in the front. All the fluids are holding just fine. You can see here the antifreeze is still holding there. There seems to be no other damage whatsoever in the front. The hood, no marks. That's just a little dirt from my hand. No marks or anything here in the front of the vehicle. No damage up here on the roof. Of course, all the doors, they open and close just fine. Here's the fog light bezel. That got ripped off there in the front. You can see it's a little damaged. I think they're about 10 bucks new. Looks like there's no damage here at all in this quarter panel. I don't see any scuffs or anything like that. The rear hatch, you can see the rear hatch opens and closes just fine. It's not obviously currently lined up correctly. There's obviously some damage here in the back. So, excuse me, the rear hatch is bent a little bit there. But more so, the rear, it got rear-ended. So I think it got hit in the rear, and then the vehicle was pushed into whatever vehicle was in front of it, and thus caused the damage up there. So as you can see here, this side is pushed in just a little bit, so it just needs the metal to be pulled back out. The rear quarter panel here, I don't see any buckles or anything going up high, but you can see there's just a little bit of a buckle here, and that's about the only one. And then here, it's just a little tight. But the door opens and shuts fine still. Of course, the gap here in the front is perfectly fine, and this door opens and shuts fine. We didn't touch any suspension, or really we didn't touch anything on this vehicle whatsoever. We just gave it a quick rinse here. The tail light didn't get broke. I don't see there's any damage here on the tail light or any cracking whatsoever. The rear bumper cover is in here, so as you can see, it's kind of scuffed a little bit here. You know, if you're really good with plastic welding, you could probably save it, but I would just plan on getting a new rear bumper cover. But at the very least, there's some parts in there. Little clips and whatnot off of it. Going inside the vehicle, we do only have one key for it. Currently there's 24,442 miles. You can see, go ahead and start it up. All the check engine lights go out. The only thing that's on is the one over here for the airbag light, and that's here because the driver's seatbelt is actually deployed, so it will need a seatbelt there. In other words, there's no check engine lights. Everything runs and drives great. We've driven around the shop here just fine. It looks like it needs nothing other than the obvious little things. The hardware and whatnot that the body shop took off, we didn't take the rear bumper cover off. But whatever body shop it went to for the estimate, they were kind enough to leave all the little parts and whatnot in here. So all of that is there. Looks like we've got some of the owner's manual stuff here. No curtain airbags, no airbags itself actually deployed in the vehicle. Just needs new seatbelt. That's going to conclude our video for the day. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to send us an email. Thank you very much.